yogis? So this video is going to be all about meditating to remove self-doubt. And we all suffer from, a lifetime of self-doubt. We have moments of self-doubt. And if we really look at the core of where self-doubt comes from, normally it comes from fear. Fear, the big one, oh my God. We all suffer from it. And self-doubt can come from fear of failure. It can come from fearing what anybody else in this world is going to think of us. So in this meditation, we're going to begin to acknowledge to ourselves if we're having that moment of self-doubt, and knowing that it doesn't control us, that self-doubt is just another form of fear, and we are powerful human beings who are capable of, literally anything, and bringing that self-empowerment in, releasing that self-doubt, and just knowing that when those moments come of self-doubt, we just go through the ebbs and flows of it, and not let it overtake us and bind us and keep us in one set space. Trust me when I say I myself am a person that suffers from self-doubt moments a lot, and I've had a lot of those moments since for the past year that I've had to work through. So with this meditation video, I brought my journal, so if you want to use a journal, so if any thoughts come down or after the video, you can write 3 things you're grateful for, or anything that comes to mind. Always like to keep a journal handy during meditation. If you're a crystal freak like me, then you can bring in some sort of crystal that'll help with that self-doubt or anxiety or fear or whatever it is that you're feeling. You can bring that into your practice. And then I have my handy dandy little, it's just a bell. It's kind of like a Tibetan singing bowl, but not exactly. It's a tiny little guy, but it's a meditation bell for the throat chakra. And so with self-doubt, we normally have issues expressing ourselves. So gotta express yourself through your truth. So at the end of the meditation, I will ring this bell 3 times to start that process of coming out of it. So I'm gonna stop talking and let's hop right into the video. What's up, guys? It's Alyssa here. So as we begin to bring ourselves down to that meditative seated position, you don't have to be in a seated position if you want to be lying on your back. You're always more than welcome to do that. So coming into whichever form we're going to take, we begin to draw up tall in the spine. Begin to relax those shoulders away from the ears. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth with a sigh. In through the nose, out with a sigh. One more big inhale in through the nose. Exhale out, big sigh this time. As you begin to release. And before we begin to really get settled here, I just want you to take a big inhale. We're going to send our fingertips up above us and really feel like you're drawing up this immense amount of confidence and empowerment and energy as you begin to extend the fingertips up above you. Draw that energy up with you. Big inhale, big inhale. And then on that exhale, you're going to bring your hands together, drawing that energy in between the hands. Drop it down to heart center. And then you're going to place your hands on top of your heart, giving yourself that confidence, that empowerment, and that energy. We're going to do one more breath like that. So inhale, send those fingertips up, drawing that energy up. Maybe visualize a color in between the hands. Exhale, bring the hands together, bringing that energy in towards ourselves as we bring the hands down to heart center. Release the hands to the heart as you draw that energy into yourself, into the body, into the heart. We're going to take one more breath here with our hand on our heart. And then on your next exhale, begin to release the hands down to your lap. So whether the palms are going to be facing up to receive good energy or facing down to really ground yourself here, finding what's going to feel good for you. We're going to continue to find that deep breath for 3 more breaths. And then before we begin to really get settled into this meditation, we're going to work into what's known as our Viloma breath. So I'm going to have you guys take one more normal breath. So deep inhale in, fill the belly, fill the lungs. Exhale it out. And then on that next inhale, we're just going to take 1/3 of a breath. So just inhale, taking about 1/3 of your breath. Holding, and we're going to pause. Inhale, take about 2/3 in. Pause at the top. And then inhale, really fill it all the way up to the top. Pause here. And then exhale, release it all. We're going to do 2 more breaths just like that. So inhale 1/3 of the way. Pause at the top. Take the next 2/3. And pause. And then fill it all the way up. Pausing as we exhale it all out. Last breath just like that. So really training ourselves to take those deep breaths. So we're filling it up 1/3 of the way as we pause. Filling up 2/3 of the way and pause. And then fill it all the way to the top and pause. And exhale. I want you to begin to really release into this meditation. Allow yourself to sink deeper into your body, allowing the mind to just go, and knowing that if we have thoughts that flow through the mind, we just allow them to flow by like little clouds. We don't have to create a dialogue with them. As we continue to find that deep breath and focusing in here, we bring the intention of the practice into the heart, into the body, of beginning to release some self-doubt. So with each inhale that you take, we're going to bring a little mantra in. So we're going to inhale, say to ourselves, inhale self-confidence. Exhale self-doubt. Inhale self-confidence. Exhale self-doubt. You can continue to say that mantra to yourself out loud. You can say it to yourself in your mind. But with each inhale, we inhale confidence. And we exhale doubt. As we really begin to release any self-doubt or holding any fear that's holding us back from achieving our dreams or our goals, no matter how big or how small they are. Releasing it so we can really step into our power and really step into our truly authentic selves and not being afraid to be there. Really allowing yourself to release that fear of failing. Always remembering that with failure comes a lesson, and you just keep going and you don't allow that failure to cause you to feel like, well, that you are a failure, or to allow that self-doubt to creep in. You allow it to bring a little more confidence into yourself, the knowing that you took that step, you took that risk, and yes, you might have failed, but you learned a lesson, and now you get to try again. Not allowing our self-doubt to show who we truly are to people. Allowing yourself to be who you are. And to not be afraid of that for yourself, and to not be afraid of what everyone else is going to think about it. Because in the end, it really doesn't matter what everyone else is going to think. It matters what you think. As we continue that mantra of inhaling confidence and exhaling doubt, we're going to continue to sit here in meditation. Just remember that if we have any negative thought pattern that pops into the head, just let it flow by and just remember the mantra. Focusing in, back into the breath and back into the body. I'll ring my bell when the meditation is over. So just allow yourself to be and relax here. Noticing the sounds that we hear. Noticing the atmosphere, the way that the temperature of the room feels. As we begin to release our mantra, we can softly begin to open the eyes. Give yourself a smile. As we begin to softly awaken ourselves back up, I leave you with this last little message of always remembering that self-doubt and fear does not run us, and that we are very capable of being our true selves, of accomplishing our dreams, and knowing that when we have those moments of fear that hold us back from doing whatever it is, to remember to give yourself forgiveness, knowing that we all suffer from it, and it's something that is a continuous work that you have to always work through. But always remembering that you can do anything that you put your mind and your heart and your soul into. And just to release that self-doubt, and always coming back to that meditation. And if my mantra didn't resonate with you, then coming up with your own mantra that helps you to release that self-doubt within yourself and that fear within yourself. And I thank you for coming to this meditation practice. Next week, we will do an actual asana practice for releasing self-doubt. And as the light in me is always honoring the light in you, Namaste.